tell us a little bit, just basically about your firm. Who the heck is Brookmont?
I mean, it's a great question. It's funny because it's hard to talk about the firm without talking about performance because that's really, I think, our bread and butter. But I'll do my best for you, Jeff. Stay true
Yeah,
to the mission.
there you go.
We were founded in 2007. I was introduced to Brookmont in 2010. I was actually working at a large Dallas-based hedge fund, and we were running about $40 billion, and we hired Brookmont to run our long-only domestic large cap value strategies. And I think it's important to mention that because, and this is tangentially performance related, so I apologize, but if you look at what they were doing, and we still have an upside capture of roughly 93% and a downside capture of 62%. And why that's meaningful from a hedge fund perspective is hedge funds are always coming up with these really creative ways with really, really smart people of participating the upside, limiting the downside, and we had actually never seen a risk return profile in a hedge fund strategy that was trading traditional liquid equities that had that 30% upside capture, downside capture ratio, right? So it was a
Right.
positive 30%. But anyway, I think that's core to who we are. And Jeff, we accomplished that really in relatively simplistic portfolio construction and investment philosophy, right? We low turnover, we're roughly 15% turnover in any given year. Long time horizons, 3 to 5 year
Right.
time horizons or longer. And most importantly, we invest in strong and sustainable dividend paying quality domestic equity companies.
Right.
And that's really the crux of it.
Okay, so let's unwrap this a little bit. So tell us how many portfolio managers or how many are on the investment committee team?
So we've got 6 that participate on the investment committee team. So,
Okay.
but we've been running the same strategy in Brookmont for over 13 years.
Okay. And how big is the firm?
So we're happy to say 2020 was a tough year, obviously, for everyone, but we grew roughly 300 million last year. So we're close to 800 million. We've
Nice.
got yeah, thank you. We've got these 6 investment professionals. We've got a few other support personnel, but what we try to do is do what we do best, which is analyze companies, construct portfolios, and execute on trading. But with 15% turnover, trading isn't a huge point of differentiation. So we outsource to people such as yourselves, right? That really maintain the relationships with the direct
Right.
investors. So it helps to keep our operation relatively simple.